Let the participants in.
Yeah, the session is now live. I'll make you the host now.
Okay, sure.
Host. You are now the host. You can let the participants in. The meeting is now live on YouTube.
Hello, everyone. Very good evening. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Okay. Yes. Good to see you all after a long time, right? It's been a week. So, how are you all? Doing good? I hope so. You all have completed the recruitment app, all the levels from the recruitment app. Any difficulties, any issues in that? Create automation for submitting position for approval. You got stuck there. You're getting error or something, Mr. Akul? So you got the error for Google for approval process. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Seems like two of the participants are facing issues for the same rod. Okay, I'll check it. Your screen, yes. Actually, I have not shared it yet. I was just taking out the queries. Oh. I'll just share it now. I hope so you're able to see my screen now. Okay, fine. If you're finding it facing issues in that level, leave it. We have another doubt solving session uh, after 2 classes, obviously. The 6th to 9th one, it will be there. At that time, I'll be helping you. Today's topic is data management and the data security. So let's start with that. Data management and the data security. So we have discussed about all this thing. We have done it like till the reports and dashboard. So data management and data security. These two we have to do it now. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I hope so it's already open for all of you. Try Salesforce Developer Catalyst. Right? So customize the object, travel approval, formula. These are the one which was assigned for you. Data quality, customize the user interface, flow builder basics. Yeah. These are the two things we are going to do today. Quick start with the Lightning app is already done. Your assignment is going to be this one, a project to build a discount approval process. Assignment for today. And the next one is going to be, event monitoring. These two are going to be your assignment. In the class, we'll be doing data management and the data security, how you can make your data secure in Salesforce. So let's begin with data management. Come on, everyone, show me a thumbs up if you all are on the same module. Miss Garima, I hope so you're able to see my screen now. It's visible? Fine. Fine. So let's start import data today. So let's suppose you're moving your business from the offline or the Excels to the Salesforce platform. In that case, you need to import your existing data to the Salesforce platform, right? So that is possible, obviously. You can import the data. Supported data sources are like any program that can save the data in the CSV file. You have two options to import your data into the system. The first is Data Import Wizard. It's like a simple tool which you can access through the setup menu. You can import the data here with around 50,000 records at a time. So if you have a small data, you don't want to do it automation or something, then you can go for Data Import Wizard. On the other hand, you have the data loader. So this is it's like an application which can import at a time 150 million records. So it's too much, right? And again, of any data type, either the file from your database, you can take it, or either the files, or you can connect it to your database directly. Okay? You can operate this thing through the UI or command line. in both the ways you can operate it. Okay. Let's see what are the use cases. So where you have a small data up to 50,000 record, you can go to the import wizard. When you have a big data, more than 50,000 records up to 150 millions, okay? Then in that case, you can go for the loader. On the other hand, you have to check out whether the objects, whatever you're trying to upload your data, is it supported by the import wizard or not. But on the other hand, whatever the things are not supported by the wizard, you can easily import them using the data load. If you want to do the process automation, you can schedule it and load it data like nightly import or something. It's possible with the data loader only. If you want to do automation, so the loader is the only option for you, irrelevant what is the size of your data. But you want to do it manually, you have a less data, go for data import wizard. So while we import the data into the system, first of all, you have to clean your data. You have to make sure, delete the duplicates. Other than that, whatever the objects fields are there, it should match with your data which you're importing it. So the cleaning, mapping, and everything you have to consider while you are importing the data into the Salesforce. We can access the data import wizard from the setup easily. So based on the same thing, we have one challenge given over here where you have to actually import the data. They have provided the file also, CSV file as well. You have to import this data into the standard object such as accounts and contacts. And in account and contacts also, you have to update it into the accounts, into the contacts, not in the accounts. Okay. So through this challenge, you would be understanding how you can use the setup wizard over there, import wizard. At the same time, how you can map your feeds. Okay. So I'm just launching this challenge. We have the CSV file given over here. Click on it. And it get downloaded one file for you. The name of the file is contacts to import. Can you all show me a thumbs up if you all are able to download this file successfully? Yes or no? Okay. I got a couple of responses. Yes, fine. Let's start our we go to setup, the star icon, setup. In the home itself, search for, oh, come on, import wizard. Just search for import, you'll get it. Are we all on the same page? So first, prepare your data for import. The first step, choose the data. So you have to select the file, upload the file, definitely. Map it if the file names are not same, the field names are not same. And then import it. 3 easy steps. So come all the way down here, press the launch button. Just excuse me. Sorry. Okay. So now what we are going to do here, first thing, you need to select what kind of data you're importing. Do you want to add it to the standard object or the custom object? You do have the option to add it even the custom objects also. But yeah, both are limited options here. That is the reason some objects are not supported by data import wizard. In that case, you have to go for the loader, data loader. Okay. Am I audible for all of you? No, Miss Rika, you can use the old playground which you're using for completing the old levels. Keep the recruiting app one separate only, dedicated for that only. Okay. So we have to import the data into your standard object. So we are selecting the accounts and contacts. It is given in the challenge itself. Now, what you want to do? You have to update the existing records or add a new record, or you have to do both things. Add the new record and update the existing. So as in the challenge, they are asking add new record and then name. Fine. So we have to add the new record. Now, as you know, here we have selected two objects together. So in the contact, it will be matched by what? And in the account, it will be matched by what? Which field would be the matching criteria? It would be. Okay. So what we are going to do here, we would be selecting for the contact, we are going to do by name. Fine. So contact by name. Because we just want to import it to contact, we are just selecting it for contact. We don't want to add it to the account, so we are leaving the account as it is. Okay. Even you can apply the triggers or assign the context to the campaigns also. So you can even upload the triggers also. But we don't have anything as such, so we are just leaving it as it is. So for adding a new record, it will try to match it by the contact name. Which kind of file we have? We have the CSV file. Select CSV. Character code is default, journal US, fine. Values are separated by comma. Yes, it is CSV file, comma separated, right? So let's choose the file and choose your context to import file. Open it here. You should get context to import .csv here. Show me a thumbs up once you all are done till here. Press next. You do have the option to take the file from Outlook or from your Gmail as well. Okay. Yes, Miss Amrita, these are not a dependent one. So you can do it without the recruiting app if is not done. Still, you can do this one. It's not dependent module. Okay, fine. Next. Now you can see the things like email, salutations, and the title are matched successfully with your CSV file header. But for cell, L name, and F name, we don't have any this kind of field available into your object right now. Okay, so what we have to do, either before uploading the data itself, you should cross check the field name with your CSV file and add the same field name as it is so that you will not get this error over here unmapped. But as we have downloaded the file and we are using that thing as it is, so we have to follow this step now. As the F name is unmapped, it must be some different name given in the object. Let's try to map it. You have the map button here. Click on map. The field name F name is with first. Yes. From the contact, we want the first name. Mapped. It's done. So F name is named as first name in my contact object. Correct. L name is going to be last name. Map. Done. Last name. Now the cell is mobile, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it is mobile. So contact mobile. Okay. Mapping. Now you can see everything is mapped successfully. The examples are coming on here on the right. We are okay with it. Next. So it is showing that our selections are for accounts and context object. Yes, we are trying to add a new record. The file name, all the fields are mapped. There is no unmapped field. Good. Start import. Okay. Uh, yeah. So you can see your progress, 100% done. How many record it uploaded? Around 20 records it uploaded to your contacts. So it's done. You can check for the challenge. You will get the points here. At the same time, where should I go to see my imported data? Anyone? Where will be able to see it? If I want to see the data, what I imported. Incorrect. In the context, we imported it. So we have to go to context. Let's go. Contacts. So it is showing me I have 20 new contacts over here. Salsan, Juniper. You even have your downloaded file. If you want, you can open that file and cross check it. What are the names are there? They are present in your contact list or not. Okay. So that can be also done if you want. Like I click here. Fine. I have Sarah Smith, Jack Dodd, Jessica, Steve. So Sal Sams, yeah, this one. Sal Sams. right? CTO. It's CTO. Sarah. Sarah Smith is here. Senior sales representative. Yes. John, SVP sales. So it's working for us successfully. Whatever the things you have uploaded, it's coming here. Are you all able to see the data? What you imported? It's working for you all? Yes, no. Yes? Okay. Wonderful. Let's go to the next level. Like the way for the import, we have two options available. In the similar way, when it's come to export, you have the data in your object. You want to export it. So you have again two options available. Data export service, and it's like end browser service. Through the setup only you can do it. You can export the data manually once every 7 days for a weekly report, or once in a month for a monthly export also. It can be automated also with the export service, weekly or monthly interval. Okay. So when we say weekly report, if you want, so you have to subscribe for a enterprise or the unlimited edition of the Salesforce. So for the Salesforce, when you buy the license, you have different license available. Basics, enterprise, or performance, unlimited edition. Each license will come with its own benefits. So if you really want the weekly report to get generated automatically, you have to go for the enterprise subscription. In the professional edition and the developer edition, you can only get 29 days report automatically for the export. Weekly report will not be available for the professional or the developer edition. Data loader, it's like a client application that you have to first install it separately. You can even both the options are available, command line or UI to access it. Okay. If you want to automate the process or use the APIs, then you can go for the data. So here a couple of example given how you can do the data loader activity. You just need to go for the data export in the quick find box and then select the data export now or schedule it. Okay. So let's try. We have not exported even a single time so far in this playground. We should be able to export it. In the setup, data export, you have two options, schedule the export or export now. So if you try export now, select what type of information you would like to include in the export. The data type listed in the Apex API name. Okay. So what kind of data you want? I want my contact data, let's suppose, or the opportunities. You can go for include all data also, everything will get exported. But I don't want that much big. I just want the opportunities. That's it. Okay. We have offers underscore C is like your customized objects like a broker, property, offer. I'm selecting opportunity, export now. It will work if I've not exported any data from last Uh, it's been queued and we will receive the mail when it's get completed. So it takes a little time for the export. It will export the entire object information for you. Though I selected the opportunity, I have very less number of opportunities. Let me see. Opportunities. How much data do I have it? Uh, yeah, 17 records I have it. So it must have done so far. On your mail, you will get a confirmation mail. I'll just check my mail if I received any. Yeah, it says finished. Oh, it is for contacts. It is not for the i- import. That's for export one. It's not ready yet. It will take little time. Fine, not an issue. You received the mail? Read the mail. It is for contact, the import which you have done earlier. It is not for the export. Answer the question. It's a quiz based. Answer the question. Got the batch? Yeah, that was for import. Export takes little time. They are asking us to wait for 48 hours around for the export. Okay, done with the quiz. Should we go ahead for the next one? Uh, I hope so. You all have got the batch successfully. May I get a quick thumbs up so that we can proceed ahead for the next level? Yes. Okay. Lovely. Let's go back to the. I'll just close all the tabs. You can go back to your trial head. So we have completed the data management right now. Event monitoring is the assignment for you all. We are starting with data security. It's a big module with 3,100 points and it takes little time. Come on, Mr. Arun, answer it. Overview of the data security, how you can make your data secure. Through this, you are making the data accessible to everyone from anywhere at any time. But it comes with the risk of security also. So you have to choose a set of group or the rules or roles or something like that to decide what they can access, how much they can access, right? And you have to follow the best practice of least privilege. So it just gives the access to the user to complete their task, not more than that, right? So we have different levels of the access security here. The first one is organization level. Who can access your organization? Who can enter to your company or on the Salesforce? That can you can that thing you can secure it using the user and password. You create the user ID and set their password. Whoever will be having the user ID and the password, they can enter into your org. If they don't have, they will not. It's like when you go to the colleges or somewhere, you show your ID card uh, at the entrance. If it is authorized, then only they will take you in. Otherwise, you're not allowed to go inside. Then the next is object level security, where you will decide who can see what. The salesperson should able to see the sales objects only, like opportunity, properties, and this. There is no need for them to look into the accounts object. That thing you can handle. Field level security also you can handle. Apart from that, even you can decide the record level security, whether whenever you are adding the record, it should be visible for everyone or it should be visible for your higher management only. Like if the sales representative is adding any record, it should be visible for the manager and the higher manager only and nobody else. Or you can set the manual sharing rules. It should be visible for this profile or this role only. So record level, on a record basis also, you can set the rules over there for hide and show to display the data or not. Okay. So control access with the Salesforce platform. When we say a user, it's like a user will be able to authenticate themselves with the help of the password and the ID there. Okay. What object can you see? That decided by the object level security. Let's suppose here the person can see the candidate and the position object, but they cannot see the offer object. Okay. They have the access for these two. What field they can work around here? First name, last name, but home and phone number is not accessible. In the position, they can see the title of the position, location, but not the salary. No accessible. Offer whatever is coming to the company, nothing information about that. Now the record level security is also of like two types. The first is like org wide default. So by default, here the candidate information is private and the offer information is also private. Nobody can see it. And the position is read only. Only the HRs and the admin can update the position and the other can see the position. Obviously, the other employee should not be able to edit the position. Otherwise, they will add the position of their own. No. The HR team will decide what other positions are open in my company. The next is the role hierarchy or the sharing rules, where you can give the visible option, make it visible for your higher manager or something, or gives them edit option also. Okay. So yeah, for auditing of your system, to keep your system more secure, you have the option for the login history tracking, where you can review a list of successful and the failed login attempts. How many users are trying to log into my, or they are able to successfully log in or not. Logging history will help you out. Field history tracking, it will track the changes in the values of the field, whatever you have it into your object. At the setup audit trials, it's like whatever the audit trails log modification you're doing into your organization. You enable any trigger, you apply the validation rule or something like that, that you can see it under the setup changes. You have a quiz here, only 2 questions. Come on, answer the quiz. Let me know your scores, how much you're getting. Hundred, everyone. Okay. Easy. Fine. Let's go to the control access. We will do all this thing in the practical now. How you can control the access to your org. You will decide the username, you will decide the password, everything. Access object, allow and deny rules over there. Field, record, hierarchy role setting, making the hierarchy in your org, or setting up the sharing rules. Who can see what? Okay. So access to the org. So first thing, if new employee joins your company, you will give them the username and the password to access your Salesforce platform. Correct? So that is what you are going to do here. You have to create the new user first of all. You would be learning how to make a new user. If the user is on leave or something, you can deactivate the user also. Okay? Or even you can remove the user. You do have the option to set the password policies, like in how many days the password will get expired, or user can reset their password or not, login attempts or lock periods, like the user are able to log in do wrong attempts only thrice or twice. After that, your account will be locked. Lock periods are something I want my users to log in between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. After that, they should not be able to access it. So you can even mention the lockout periods as well here. Uh-huh. You can restrict the login access with respect to their IP addresses using their profile. So where you will select a profile name and select the IP range. So if they are coming with some different IP address, you will not allow them to log in. So they have to make sure they are inside the org, your company, and then only they are trying to log in or something like that. Yes. Login restriction access by the time. This is what I have already discussed. 9 to 5 only you want to do the login hours. After that, they should not be able to log in. Something like that. So we will try here. So here, what they're asking, your head-ons or comes with the system administrator user. We are currently working as an administrator user, but you have to create a new user using the system administrator profile, using our profile. And after that, you have to deactivate the user to preserve the license. Okay. Uh, you can ignore this completely. Yeah, but we need to check whether we have the Salesforce license or not. So let's do this quickly. Launch. I'm using my existing playground only. Setup. One thing which you all have to check, go to your company. In your company information, you have the license option actually. User license. You can see you have a lot of 5,000 license for free chatter or two external login APIs is free. But you right now, the one which you need the Salesforce license. So we have Salesforce license 2. One is in use. We are already using as an admin. One is remaining. So you should have one remaining here that we are going to use for the another user now. Can you all check it? Do you have one remaining license for the Salesforce? Yes, it's there. Okay, fine. We are going to use this, and after that we will freeze the user so that we will get the license back and we can use it for the another user. Let's create the new user. Just search here for user. Go to users. Currently, I'm having 4 users. How many you all are having in your org? This is my user ID, username. Goat, creative goat. 4, 5. Let's add a fifth one. We click on the new user button here. New user. So the license, they are asking us to select Salesforce. Okay. Their profile is system administrator. Okay. And a role, you can put anything as per your choice. I'm putting the role as customer service and support. Okay, HR, fine. Are we all done till here? I updated the information here, such as the username is the user license is Salesforce, profile is administrator, and I'm adding it for SVP HR, human resource. Now here, these information you have to add. in order to create the user, and the red ones are mandatory. First name of the user I'm keeping here Bob. Last name I'm keeping here for my user. They have not mentioned as such what they wanted, first name, last name, anything. So you can keep anything as per your choice. Yeah. Guest admin, Bob, builder, alias, they have mentioned it should be copy and pasted. Fine. Guest ADM. Okay. Aliases guest ADM. Put your own email address so that you will receive the mail. While you create it for your employee, you should put their email address so they will receive the mail for the password and the username. Username now we have to make. You have to remember this thing that whenever we create the username, it should be unique all over the Salesforce platform. It's not organization wise unique, it is unique all over the Salesforce. Like I have my own organization, you have your own organization, right? But there cannot be the same username in two different org also. It should be unique worldwide, you can say. They are asking us to add the username which should contain guest admin in it somewhere. So I'm creating my username here as with the name Bob Builder @ guest admin.com. Don't copy mine, otherwise I will not be able to complete the level. You have to make sure the username is in the form of the email ID. Okay, and it should have guest admin in it somewhere, anywhere. Nickname, you can keep anything. I'm keeping the nickname as Bob. Come on, everyone, complete it. You have to be careful with this name and with this. Try to make it unique. It should not be taken by others. Huh. You can select it here which kind of user you're trying to make. For the Service Cloud, you're trying to make the user, it's a marketing user or what. Apart from that, even you can select here what is the phone number, extension, mobile number, other information also you can add it for the user. Mailing address, single sign-in option, in which time zone the user is. For the user, the time zone is IST, PST, CST. Which language, what is the local I for the user? It's from India or what? Okay. Is there any approver who will approve the things, whatever is entered by the user or the manager? Okay. So generate new password and notify user automatically. So as soon as I click on the save button on the email address, like I have added my employee's email address here. So that person is going to receive the mail. In that mail, he will be able to see the username and the auto-generated password that will ask the user to reset their password. And they can change the password and set their own password. So let's save it. Done. You can see my user is active right now. Okay, but they don't want us. Yeah, where you're getting the error. Harish, Mr. Harish, let me show you what is your error. Miss Miss Mamta, uh, you cleared the error. Okay, fine. It is active, but they want inactive user. So first step which we have to do, freeze it. Click on the freeze to freeze the user. So this user will not be able to now access the account from anywhere. The account is locked. Okay. Now I'll go to edit option, and here you have the option active right now. Take away this checkbox to make it inactive. Okay. It's inactive now. Save it. Now check for challenge. You would be able to get the points. It should be not active. There should be no checkbox for active. Okay. Okay, it's done now. Okay. So when you select inactive, what will happen? It will release this Salesforce license. Again, you have one unused Salesforce license. You can attach it to the new user. That is what we are going to do in the next lab. Okay. I hope so you all are able to get your 500 points. Okay. Let's go to the next level. Control access to the object. Are we all on the same page? Okay. So now you will be selecting the permission over here, permission set. With the help of permission set, who can access the object or who can see the object. Okay. So here is one small uh, case studies given for you. Let's suppose you have the custom object such as position. So the recruiter should be able to read and create and edit the position. Agree. Hiring manager, they can read, create also, and edit for the record that are associated with the position of the hiring manager. But whoever is taking interview, they don't have to create the position, they don't have to edit it, they just need to read it. Okay. And the standard employee also, they will also get the only read option. So they get to know what are the positions are open in our organization, and they can refer it to your friends and others. In the similar way, for the candidate object, The recruiter should be able to create a new candidate, read, create, edit. Manager cannot create a new candidate. They can read it only. Okay? Interviewer also only read. And the standard employee, they don't want any access to the candidate. Whoever is coming for the interview, what they will do, getting to know, like the normal employees, should not get that information at all, right? In the similar way, the job application, recruiter will create it, read it, and everything. Hiring manager can read it and edit it also a little, but the interviewer, whatever the applications are coming, they can just read it. Standard apply don't need anything again. Review. Now, whatever the review is added. So, whoever is recruited, they can read the review, they can create the review, they can edit the review also. Manager also can read the reviews, whatever is added by the interviewer, even create it, even edit it also. The interviewer is going to be the one who will read the review, create and edit it also. Right? But the standard employee should not get the access to review it. So the single object can have a different sets of permission for different roles over here. So based on the user profile, you have to restrict the access or allow the access. Okay. We have some standard profiles over here like standard user or marketing user, contract manager, administrator, or the minimum access Salesforce. So these are like standard profile. Okay. And each profile comes with its own set of permission sets for the standard object, okay, not for the customized object. Uh, In the similar way, you have the managing profile. You can go and manage the profile. You can, whatever the standard things are coming in, that also you can go and edit it and give the access or take away the access from there. Okay. You can assign a profile to the users also. Like I have 5 employees. One belongs to the standard profile, second belongs to the marketing user, third belongs to the different one, like minimum access Salesforce or something like that. So you can assign your user to the respective profile also. You have the permission set. A permission sets like which will show you all the permission, whatever you have it. Okay. So you can just go to the setup and search for permission set, and it will show you what other permissions are available over there. You can even create a new permission set or clone the standard permission set and do the editing in it. So we'll be doing this thing as well. This challenge is quite lengthy because in this challenge, uh, no, not this one actually. In the next one, all of these you are going to do together in a single one. Fine. So what they're asking, clone the minimum access profile, use the existing profile minimum access sales, name it as a cleaner. The scenario is very simple. The company is going through a data cleaning process. So we have hired a consultant for the help. The consultant should have the read-only access, definitely. They should not be able to edit anything. Okay. And the edit rights only on the account, context, and lead. Only for 3 objects the person can edit. Rest of all should be read only. And Even the consultant should not have the access to delete anything or create a new record also. So very minimum access we are trying to give it to the consultant here. So that is why we have the one minimum access sales profile available that we are going to clone it and use it for the cleaner. Let's go to the setup, search for profiles here. Here you have too many options available. What you can do, just click on M. When you select M, search for profiles, first step. Click on M, second step. Click on clone, third step. You will name it as a cleaner, okay? Clone it, copy the name, paste it here. The profile name, we are making here a new profile and we will assign it to the user also. It's a cleaner. Press the save button. Let me know if you are done till here. Yes. Done. Fine. Now this person have different permission over here. Like you can see the name is a cleaner. The license, it has the Salesforce license and everything. Fine. Now they are asking us the object permission we have to play it. The account should be read edit, content read edit, leads read edit. Okay. So let's do it. You have to go to the section of the object one where you can access the object permissions. Let me just, yeah, scroll it down. This is the field level security. No. The first one is the page layout, standard object layout. You will be selecting. Custom app setting. No. Tab settings. A record type setting, which kind of record they can access it. We have to work on the object level right now. So wait for the 4 boxes. Yeah, this is the object level. Oh, we have to click on edit first. Click on the edit all the way up. Press the edit button. Now it would be editable for you. Go for 4 check boxes in a row like this. So the first column is read. Third column is edit. Read, edit we have to give. Account, read, edit. Leads, read, edit. It's alphabetically arranged actually. Go for context, read, edit. First and the third checkbox, try to remember it because once you scroll down, you can't see the name here. Which one is read, which one is edit. That's the reason I'm asking you to remember the checkbox number, first and third. Okay. So whoever will add it to the cleaner profile, they will be able to read the account, contact, leads, and even edit it. Okay. Remaining thing, leave it as it is. Don't do any other changes because it doesn't have any edit permission for anything else. Only the one which we granted right now, that is only there. Rest of all are only read. No edit. Fine. Save it. Here you can even select the password policy. In how many days the password will expire. Minimum password length should be 8 character, 12 character. Or what kind of password it should be. Alphanumeric or alpha only or alphanumeric special character. Invalid login he can try for 10 minutes, 10 times. The lock period is 15 minutes, right? So the password setting, all the things you can do it from here also for through the profile. So whoever is get assigned with this profile, they will get the same rules. Okay, save it. Your profile is ready. Go check for challenge. You will get a point. Okay, done. So we have understood how you can make your data secure on the object level by giving or taking away the edit, read, and create access. Now inside the object you have field. So here we'll be discussing how you can keep your data secure on the field level security. Okay. So here you have to modify the field level security, or even you can restrict the field access with a specific profile. Let's try to do it. With the profile, you're restricting them with the permission set. The name itself suggests the permission. You're allowing the permission for a specific individual or the specific profile over there. So let's suppose you have a group of students. They all belongs to the same profile, students. On their portal, the CRM, they should not get the access to the results tab for all the students. They should not be able to see the result for all the students. They should be able to see the result of their own. So if my student ID is 1, I should be able to see the result where the record ID is also 1. If my ID is 2, I should be able to see the record for 2 only. What others are getting scored, that should not be visible for me. That should not, right? But out of these students, I have one student. For that student only, I want to give the access for the entire field or the entire record. This star student should be able to see all the records. Results of the first roll number, second roll number, third roll number, all of them. Let's suppose. Okay, all the field should be visible for this guy and should not visible for this. What I will do, though it is from the student profile, I want to give a small little extra permission. So to first of all take away the permission, I will use a profile over there. With the profile, I can restrict the field access. I can make it assure that the individual user, individual students can see their own result, own marks only, and no any other field. That you can do with the profile. But this for the star student, let's suppose XY student over here, I have to give a certain extra permission over the profile. Then I will go for a permission set. So I will create a new permission set and I will assign it to this user. So whoever this user can easily access the things which is not available for other students because I have granted those things with the help of the permission set. Okay. So this is what we have to do. First, we will try to restrict the thing through the profile. The next level is going to be, you are going to give the access through the permission set. So here one example is given, the case scenario where the sales team members have most of the same object and the field permission as the standard user profile. So we have to clone this type standard user profile. But the company wants to make sure that the sales team member don't delete, create certain records. And the only senior sales member have the access. So for don't delete certain records, you will use a profile here to restrict them. But for the senior sales member to give the access for a certain field, here you will use a permission set. Whatever access you're taking away here, you will give it to back with the help of a permission set. Okay. So both the profile and the permission set to control the object level permission. Make sure that the sales team member can create, edit, and view accounts, contacts, but no delete option. They can create it. They can even edit the existing record. They can even view the record, but they cannot delete it once it is there. And even the sales member should not able to edit the rating field. This is on the field level. So the rating field, they should not be able to change it. Whatever the rating is given to them, it's done. But whoever is the senior there, they can edit the rating. Okay. The senior members can edit the rating fields also. So this is what we have to do it here. Okay. I hope so the challenge is clear for everyone. The problem statement. Can I get a quick thumbs up? If the problem statement is clear for all of you. Okay. Thank you. Let's go ahead. So as I told you, it is same as the standard user. So we will copy the standard user and name it as a sales. So let's do it. Go to profile, search for profile. S for standard user. Search first step. Click on this second step. The third step is select S. S for standard user will come. Yeah, it's here. Make a clone of it. Name it as sales S capital. Copy and paste the name. Easy. Clone. Paste. Sales plural. S capital. Save it. Done. You have to do two changes in this profile. First is the object level change. Second is a field level change. Let's click on the edit button in order to do both the things. Can I get a quick thumbs up first if you all are in the sales profile? You created your sales profile. Okay, beautiful. Let's edit it. We all know how to edit the object level security. Edit, go for the object. Down, 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 down. Here is the object. Okay. Look, they can delete the account. They can even delete the contact. We don't want this thing to happen. So take away the delete. They should only read, create, edit account. Okay. Go down for the contacts. See, oh, it is contracts or contacts. Oh, contacts, phone number. So go for the contacts, the same step. Fourth checkbox, the delete checkbox you should take away. Contacts, take away. You will get a pop-up. Okay. Save it once you're done with these changes. Can I get a thumbs up if you all have saved it? Yes. So we took away the access from the user for this profile users, especially for the contacts and accounts. Save it. Now, object level is done. Now the field level security we have to do. For the field level security, scroll it down, wait for the object's name to appear. Like here, this section is all about the field level security. And I have to work for the account object. So in the account, I will click on the view button here. Okay, press the view here. Come on, everyone. Here we have to add it for the rating field. They should not able to add it this. So LM, PQ, R for rating. Rating is here. They want us to take away the rating field no access. Nothing. No access means if you take away the read access, the edit option will automatically go. If a person cannot read it, that means they cannot edit it also. So it's an easy way to save your clicks. And every click matter when you are dealing with a big data set and the challenges. If you're done with taking away the rating access, save it. So this is how you can even make your data secure on the field level also. You can go to field level security and give them the access for the particular field or take away the access for the particular field. Now this thing is done for the sales profile. Now whoever is the senior sales person, they should get the access to the rating. They should be able to edit the rating, read the rating also. To do that thing, we have to make a permission set. Are we all done with the profile? Should I move ahead for the permission set? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool. So create a permission set. This task we are doing. Okay, we are here right now in the challenge. We are here. We have to make a new permission set with the name is rating. Obviously, it is giving access to the rating. So that's why they are calling is rating. Copy it. User license is Salesforce. Okay, fine. Let's search it out here. Permission sets. We have to make a new permission set. We are not going to clone anything. So press the new button. Okay. I search for permission. Select the permission set. First step, second step. The third step is to press the new button. Are we all in the new? Paste the label. API name will pop up automatically. The license is Salesforce. Don't tell me I don't have this license. You all have it. It's a default. Only thing is that it is not alphabetically arranged. click here and type. Okay, though it's a pick list, try to type here. Type here as a quickly together. You will get a Salesforce. Press the save button. Come on, everyone. Are you all able to get the license Salesforce? I'll not take that you don't have it. We all have it. It's a default. Save. Okay. Now we have to work around the object setting. And in the object, we have to go to field. So we select here object settings. Okay. In the object settings, I'm interested in the object accounts. Here also you can choose accounts. Edit it, press the edit button. The person should be able to field permission, read and edit. Both the things this person should be able to do. Fine. Go to rating. R, aluminum, PQ, R for read and edit. Okay. Here also, if you want to save your clicks, give the edit access. The read access will come automatically with it. If a person can edit, that means they can read it, then only they can edit it. So just update it. We have the permission set ready. We have the profile ready. As per the requirement, you can assign it to the user and your things will work efficiently. Save it. We are done with the challenge. We are just creating here, okay? We are not assigning it to anyone as of now. That I have assigned it to any user or something. We don't have user only. We created one user and we deleted that person also. Right? So check for challenge. You should get your points. Show me a thumbs up if you all are able to get the points. Okay, I got a 1 thumbs up. Sure, Mr. Shrikal. What I have done in the permission set, I press the new button. I'll just delete this. In the permission set, I pressed new button, added the label as rating. The API name will come for you. The license is going to be Salesforce. Okay. Save. Here you have to do the changes on the object level. So I'm selecting the object setting. In the account object, the first object name is only account. Edit it, press the edit button on the top. Go to your rating, R for rating. Yeah. Give them edit and read access. Save it. Okay. Done, 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 done. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead. How many points you're getting? 1,000 or 500? I think so. It's 500, right? It's not 1,000. Okay. It got crazy. We understood how you can make your organization secure with the help of the username and password. We have learned how you can give the control the access with respect to object. They can read it, write it, create it, delete it, what. We understood how you can do the field level security also. Here you are working with the ratings. Done. Now it's time for the record level security. Like if you are adding the record, it should be visible for you only. Let's suppose I'm checking the salary object. What do you think so? The salary object, the fields will, all the records should be visible for you, or you can see only your salary details. So I have logged in as the user. My username is Mr. Tom. Caps lock was on already. Fine. Mr. Tom. This is the salary object. It has a lot of columns like name. Then I have salary here. Then the position. So you have name, designation, and then finally the salary amount. So when you talk about the field, all the fields should be visible for the top, obviously. What I will hide here? His designation, his name, or his salary? No, all the things should be visible. But this table is holding the data of several other employees also, definitely. Here, I have the data for Tom. I have the data for Jerry as well. For the Bob also. They all are working as a trainer, let's suppose. But the Tom is getting around 50K. Jerry is getting 65K. Bob is getting 40K. When I have logged in as a Tom, the username Tom, what do you think, sir? I should be able to first access this table or not? I should be able to access the object or not? Miss Meghna, I will announce it at the end. The assessment modules. I should be able to access the object? Yes, definitely. Because able to access. Yeah. Now, when I access the object, should I get the access for all the fields? So the first thing is check. Access is required. Second thing, should I access all the fields? Should I get the access for the name, for the designation, and for the salary? All the three fields. The first is object. Yes. Second is fields. Then the third one is record. So the Mr. Tom should get the access to all the fields. Yes. Right? Like it should be able to see the name, his designation, the salary amount. Now, you tell me, it should get the access to all the records also. The Tom should be able to see the salary information regarding Jerry or regarding Bob as well, or not. Only his record, right? So this is where the record level security comes into the picture, where you can decide which record they can see. So I have to make it sure this username should be same as this name. Then only they would be able to see the record. The other record should be hide for it. Okay. So this is something called record level security. Okay. Same thing is given here. How you can decide it. If it is private, it will be visible only for you. Nobody else can see if you are adding any record. If it is not a private, then you can select It should be public read or public read and write sharing model. Okay, let's see. We have the challenge over here. It's a similar kind of challenge. Your company need a custom object for tracking project. So you have to make a custom object here, project. Okay. The project should be visible only to the owner. It's a private one of the record and user above the owner hierarchy sharing you will available. Okay. Create the project custom object. Organization wide sharing rule will be hierarchy over there, because if the sales representative, let's suppose one example, if any student is adding, senior student is adding the data, then whoever is above him, like a teacher or a principal, it should be available for them. They should be able to see it. But your junior students should not get the access to that record. This is something called hierarchy sharing. So hierarchy wise, you will decide who would be able to see it or what. Okay. Let's try to create it. Come on, everyone, do this thing. You all know very well how to do this much part. Complete it. Tell me the steps. What should I do? Custom object creation. We all know, right? Where should I go? In the setup. Object manager, setup, object manager, create. Perfect, Mr. Raja, Mr. Tejas. Create a custom object. What is the label of the object? I'll go a little fast here, huh? We all know this. Project, plural will be projects, singular, plural, done. Record name, text, fine. Record name, oh, record name is project name, yeah. Project name, text only, fine. That's it. Save it. So I have one project, custom object, projects. Let's go to setup, search for sharing rules, sharing settings. No, I want to do it for projects. Okay. The first option is only coming here. The sharing setting for the organization wise default. Yeah, it is right now. Internal access, it's like a public read and write. External is private. Nobody else can see. Access using hierarchies is enabled. Good job. But we don't want to keep it as a public read and write. It should be the private here. So let's edit this. Okay. What they're asking, project objects. So the project records are visible only to the owner. Only to the owner means private. Remember this thing. They are not directly asking you to make it private. They're asking it to make it available only for the owners. Okay. And configure the hierarchy is already enabled. So we don't have to worry. Like you can see the hierarchy is enabled already. Only this thing you have to change it. Press the edit button. Go all the way down. It's a custom object. It will come down. Project. It's public read and write. You will make it as a private. So it should be private, private, checkbox, check. So internal also it's a private, external also it is private, and it is available for the hierarchy only. Whoever is senior for that person, they can see it. That's it. Save it. It's an organization-wide changes. It takes little time. Okay. So look, it's not changed yet. Now I told you it takes some time. It is still showing private, public. Do it again. Edit, go down. It's private here. Now save it. Now it became private. So it happens. It's a basic thing. It happens always. That always you have to do double check for private here when you're working with the organization wide changes. Okay. So check it now. You should get the points. Done? Does it work for the first time only for you all? It got private for you all in the first time, or you have to do it second time? Second time, no? Yeah, it's like they don't believe on us on the one go. That you really want to do it, it's like that. They cross check us. A record also we have done. Now hierarchy role, you can set up your hierarchy. Okay. Hierarchy means you can define the structure of your org like, yeah, this is the best one. Like who is reporting to whom, who is the senior, who is the junior, and everything. So accordingly, the hierarchy sharing rule will work for you. So let's suppose I have the recruiter here. The recruiter, Mario, will report to the Phil. It's a manager. The manager will report it to the Megan Smith. Okay. And the Megan Smith will report to the CEO here. This is what the hierarchy. So if I'm adding any record as the Mario, no, let me do as a Phil. I'm adding any record as a Phil. Internal is a private, the one which we have just did. So if Phil will try to add any record into the project, let's suppose, assume it, where the internal sharing is private and the hierarchy rule is checked. So all the records uploaded by the Phil will be visible for Phil only and to Megan and CEO. But if Mario tries to look into that, it will not be visible for Mario at all because Mario is not the senior for Phil and the records are private. It is not, what we say, public read and write. It's a private record. And even in the private, because the hierarchy is unable, that's why even the Megan and CEO can see it. If it is only private and hierarchy role is disabled, so it will be only available for Phil, not for the Megan, not for the CEO, nothing. Nobody else can see it. I hope so. It's clear for everyone. So we have the challenge given here based on the same thing. There are some organizational changes going on over here in the team. So what they are asking us, they have introduced some new position, such as the sales strategy manager, who would be reporting to the chief sales officer. An officer will report it to the uh, training coordinator. And The chief sales officer will report to CEO. The training coordinator will report it to the chief sales officer. Okay. It's a it seems complicated here, but yeah, when you create it, it looks good on the screen. Definitely. So let's try to make the hierarchy rules over here. Let's do it. Yeah, roles. Let's go and search for roles. So it is showing the same thing, the structure. We have to do setup roles here. Okay. Right now, I don't have anyone who is reporting to the CEO for now. Under CEO, I don't have anyone. But I want to add a role here. A person, the officer who will report to CEO. So click on add a role, which is under CEO. Don't add a role under your org name. Don't add it here. Okay. So I'm adding a role here. Copy and pasting only. Have a look here first. Try to understand. You'll be able to do it easily. Believe me. So I'm first making the officer, chief sales officer. Copy paste the label name, role name, and the reporting manager is CEO. Fine. Next is sales strategy manager. Copy. Save and new. Don't just save it. Click on save and new. Done. Paste the second name. Sales strategy manager, role name, but it is reporting to CEO. That is wrong. It should report to officer. So I'll just click on the search glass here, look up, and press the select button. Oh my God. Select button, which is coming in front of chief sales officer. Select it. Okay. So you have to make it sure your manager is reporting to the officer. Again, save and new. The third profile role we are introducing here. It is coordinator, training coordinator. Okay. It will report to CEO. No, it will report to manager. Manager will report to officer. Officer will report to CEO. Okay. Click here. The hierarchy is coming like CEO, chief sales officer. Where is the manager? Manager is under officer, right? So click on the plus sign for officer so that you can see sales strategy manager under it. Click the select button for the strategy manager. Select. Once you're getting this thing, you can press the save button. Save it. Go back to roles. It should get updated for you. You can see here. So I have the CEO main. Under that, I have added the officer. Under officer, I have added the manager. Okay. Just check for challenge. You will get the points. Let me know if you all are getting the points for this one. Done, 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 done. Got the points. Now the last define sharing rules, where you can manually define who can see what. which record you want to share it, with whom, what access they would be having, read, write, edit, what, everything you can do it. Here, a couple of examples are given for you, like a recruiter need the read and update access to every position, candidate, job application, review record, and exit in them. This is the table which we discussed earlier also. So you have the object as review, candidate, and position. So you can make the rule who is owned, it's owned by who is sharing with, and what is the access to it. We can make a public group over there. So they're asking to make a public group for the recruiting app. Oh, really? Yeah, so the recruiting app came here also. It's not going to leave us, believe me. I'm doing the challenge one. This recruiting app, don't do it in your normal playground. You have the dedicated playground for the recruiting app. There only try this one. Don't try it in your normal one. Okay. Yep. So what they are telling in most of the cases, the owner or the user above the owner can see the record. Yes, we did that thing, private and hierarchy. But the training coordinator should also get the access to it based on the certain condition. When the priority is high, then it should be visible for the training coordinator also. That is what we have to do. So first we have to make a pick list here. We all know how to make a pick list. Come on, everyone. Make a new pick list, name it as a priority. For project object, the object which you created in the previous level, empty object. So object manager, search for project, fields, new field, pick list. You all know this thing very well. So I'm going little quick here. The pick list, next to paste the name as priority. We are going to enter the value, copy and paste the value. The priority is high, medium, low. We will set the sharing rule condition. If priority equals to high, make it available for the training coordinator. The read access will be given for the training coordinator based on the priority. Available to all the profile and all page layout. Fine. So next to make it available for all the profile, visible for all. Okay. Next to page layout, only one page layout we have it, project page layout. It's not available on any other application. Fine. Save. We have a project in this playground only. I'm talking about the challenge. The challenge we are doing in the regular playground, where we have completed all the other challenges since the session started. Okay. I'm asking you for the practice purpose. If you all are planning to do this activity, which is given above the challenge for the practice, okay, there you have to do it in the recruiting app playground. Okay, got it? Yes, Mr. Akul, we are making a pick list. So You know how to make a field, right? We already done this thing multiple times. Adding a field called priority. No, 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 no. We created the new object in the previous level, right? Project for which you made the sharing rule in that project object only. Object name is project. It will be there. Just go to the object manager, search for project. In the previous level only you created this project, custom object, and you add the hierarchy rule over there on that only. Clear, sir? Okay. Got it? Okay. Make a field visible. Yeah, we have done it. Create a sharing rule for the project object. Fine. Sharing rule only we have to make. Share project records. Uh. Yes, miss. But you have to then this level also. Okay. Sharing rule also you have to set it. Private and this thing, what we say. Hierarchy rule available. The previous level also you have to complete. Do it in the same one, na? Why are you doing in the new one? I'm setting the rules now, the sharing rules now. And you need the project coordinator also then, Miss Srikal, Mr. Srikal. Don't do it on a new object. Don't do it on a new playground. Don't do it. So I have to do the sharing setting for project. Search here, P for project. Project. So it is private. Hierarchy access is enabled. We just need to make a new sharing. You can see the sharing rule is empty right now. We click on make and make. Okay. Let's try to make it. New. Put the label here. Copy and paste it. Based on the criteria where the priority is equals to, use the search option high. When the priority equals to high, then only it should do something for us. Otherwise, it should not. Okay. When the priority equals to high, what it should be doing for us? We will make here, yes, the user share with the role, and the role is training coordinator, which we just created in the previous level, and that person will get the read-only access. By default, my project object is a private, and it is sharing by the hierarchy. But in a special case, when the priority is high, I want to share that record details to the trading coordinator. So that you are making it enable by creating a sharing rule. Okay? Just save it, check for challenge, you'll get the points. Okay, the sharing settings which I've done, I added here the label, copy and pasted the label. Selected here based on criteria. The criteria is once the priority field, the pick list value is selected high. Okay. Then only you will make the things visible. Okay. You will share it with the coordinator. These are the changes I have done. And it is read-only Excel. Press the save button and then you'll be done with the entire module and you will get a batch as well. Are we all able to get the batch this time? Priority is missing. You have not created the pick list on the project object. If you created the pick list, then only the priority will come. Otherwise, the priority will not come, sir. Priority will come if you have went to the object manager in the project. You created missed to save it. Fine. Save it. Okay. Completed. Fine. This time you will get a silver badge. No, not the silver, shiny badge, right? A shiny Superman. Okay. Fine. This is it for today's session. As your assignment, you have to complete the 2 levels here. Let me show you the assignment also. For the assignment purpose, we are already done all this thing. I think so. You are facing issues for this recruiting app one. Flow builder basic screens and everything we have done. Yeah. Approval record process. Yeah. Complete this one if it is pending. Approve record with the approval process. 1. Build a discount approval process. 2. Okay. And data management we have done. Event monitoring. So try to do these 3 because you have enough time. Next session we are having it's on now the next session is the next week only, 16th, coming Wednesday, 16th of October. We have a next class on 16th now. So next Wednesday we'll be having it. Okay. So this is it from my end. We'll see you on next week. Try to complete the remaining. Okay. Bye everyone. Take care.